So for this video, we're going to define what a bill of material is. So when we look at a bill of material, it's a document, and it's a document that explains or describes all the components and all the sub-assemblies that go into making a product. So the bill of material describes the relationships of the components and sub-assemblies to each other as well. Now this definition kind of implies this is for a finished product only, but a sub-assembly could have its own bill of material as well and just describe the components that go into that. So an example, if you think of a manufacturer of cookies, the bill of material is like the ingredients portion of the recipe. So it's the eggs, the flour, the chips, etc., all those elements that are necessary to make the cookies. So why is a bill of material important? Because without the list of components that go into the subassembly, or if it's a finished product, the components and subassemblies that go into the finished product, the manufacturer runs the higher risk of pulling the wrong components and mismanaging the build of the product. And in addition, an accurate bill of material is critical to success when it comes to planning and production and purchasing in an ERP system and environment. Otherwise, again, you run the risk of working on the wrong thing. So, example of it, staying with our example of cookies in a bakery, imagine the bill of materials for making the cookies that calls for dark chocolate, and because the bill of materials is written up wrong, the bill calls out for chocolate chips instead and not dark chocolate chips. Now, the probability is such that milk chocolate chips will be used instead of the cookie, or in the cookie, and instead the cookie will get created wrong. Impact-wise, the impact of a correct bill of material is a product has the basis to be manufactured with the right components, the right subassemblies, which leads to supporting products being manufactured correctly. And so, any example of an impact of a bill of material being done correctly is any product you get where it's made with the correct raw materials, no components, elements, paperwork, documentation, or anything is missing at all. It's all correct.